Hey everybody, welcome back to the Long Dark and to my As the Dead Sleep challenge. Good news and bad news. Good news is, we're still alive, we're off having adventures. Bad news is I lost an episode through human error, just not using OBS correctly. Can't blame the software, it was completely me. So we are partway up to summiting. We're in that little cave before the first rope climb. We've gone and already got our Timberwolf Mountain Crystal Lake thing. We had to go have a look at a bear for it. But yeah, the human error was either I clicked on it wrong or I accidentally shortcut key triggered it to do start streaming, not start recording. So when I went to do stop recording, it was like, you've been streaming this whole time, buddy. So nothing can be done about that. So you missed me getting from the what's it called? Wherever the cave is, the little picnic area, Mystic River Waterfall picnic area or something like that. So you missed me getting from there to Timberwolf. Now we didn't stay in the Mountaineer's hut for very long. All we did was just do a little bit of dropping of stuff. We collected some cattails and sticks on the way in. We made a few buffs, and the weather was kind of fine, so we pretty much took off. Now it is early hours of the morning now. I don't know how much I'm going to brave the real cold, but what we are going to do, well, first of all, we're going to use some of the crappier torches. Burn those off to start fires and things. We limped through the night in this cave with it getting a bit cold. Now, totally disoriented about which way the floor was there. So we do need to start a fire. We've got 5 pieces of coal, a piece of cedar, not many sticks. I think we have a few more pieces of tinder than just that one cattail head. I hope we do. We can always tear down some torches into sticks and turn the sticks into tinder if we need. Yeah, I made about 3 fires on the way here. Had to avoid some wolves to get the first canister. I'm going to use one of those pieces. Can't really sleep for another couple of hours. But I'll probably take the opportunity to cook up some of those. Now what's the water doing? Got a litre. Well, we'll make half a litre while we do that. So at least we'll be warming while we do this. But yeah, I did in the last episode about whether or not to summit. Because we don't need to for this mode at all. But there is an extra stim. There is, the kudos of doing it. So many of those we can be making. Now, do I have any? Got 1 coffee made up, should really make up a bunch. We have plenty. So currently be -6 degrees in this cave at the moment. That's what it would be. I think 2 more coffee. So out of the canisters, the crates, we got containers. Sorry, let's use the right word. Out of the containers, we got some coffee, we got some tea. I think we got a can of soup and some beans or something like that. Now we're probably going through it. I'm at a bit of a break-even kind of amount at the moment. Might as well dropped a lot of those. Now, so these must have come out of the thing. I probably should have eaten them last night, but we might eat them in another cave, maybe? Or maybe we'll eat them when we get back down. Not sure. We won't eat it right now. These dusty pork and beans should be fine. Otherwise, there's about 10 hours of sleeping in our future. Alright, now what else was I planning on doing? So I've got another bit there. Alright. So then, we can still be tearing up more of these. So many more of those. Right. So by rights we should have got through the coldest part, but we haven't because it's gotten colder. It currently would be -7 in here without this fire. Now, it's also a bit silly. But we came in here, it was ludicrously dark, like dark enough to not even be able to find the place. Oh, I can't help myself getting more of those. Because we really should just be making up as much tea as possible all the time, drinking it all the time, staying warm all the time. Even coming out here, I probably should have drunk one of those teas. Just so it gives me that extra 20 minutes of activity. Now it's usually a bit scarce on the sticks around this cave. I know because I got stuck in there on a dead man and in a blizzard and basically died. Well, I didn't die there, I died up the next climb. 2 sticks. Stingy. It's always really stingy right around this cave. I mean, they do give you a fur limb, but we do not have an axe. I left the heavy hammer behind in the mountain here site too. So any close wolf encounters on the way back would be a bit sketchy. Okay, so it's still not getting warmer in this cave yet. Maybe you gotta wait for the sun to fully come up. What are we doing there water-wise? Pick that up. So I'm hoping it does start to warm up soon, so I can actually just sleep in the bag. In fact, what I might do, we're going to find some more coal. Just going to have a sleep for an hour and hope we don't get a blizzard. Now where can I put this damn thing? I'll float to you there. What did I say about not getting a blizzard, thank you? What did I say? So it'd be -5 in here at the moment, with that going on. Just want to hear that familiar sound of the wind just dying off. There we go. Still. So it'd be -3 in here at the moment. 28 minutes on that fire. So it'd be -3 in here. It means it's dangerously horrible out there still. -5 up the front of the cave. If worst comes to worst, we'll eat our hot stuff and we can, you know, make a run through the three-way cave to the other major cave, but I would probably prefer to go up the rope and start to get on with our idea of summiting. If it's just positive, we can hang out here. So now it's just -3 in here, so it means we probably are starting to warm up. Second blizzard, maybe? I don't even want to throw more fuel on that if I don't have to. Extra stick. That takes 15 minutes, leaves us a tiny bit on the fire to see if the day got worse again. So it's only -2 in here now. But it looks still pretty crappy. You know what? I think it will be really, really cold, but with a buff. A little waste of the double warming up because we're going to take a coffee on that as well. Definitely got our bedroll. Just use one of those because it will have to be put out soon enough anyway. -18. If we could just get out of the wind a little bit, it wouldn't be quite as bad. See, -10 we can handle. Now we offer that reduced fatigue. Sounds like the wolf is just up there. Maybe a couple of them. Alright. Are we off for that warming up? Should be fine. Alright, let's go. Come on. Climb like an Olympian. Just because that wolf sounded quite close. And there's no deer and no rabbits to run interference for us. What was I doing? Are we off for those warming ups? Alright. Still real paucity of sticks going on. So I have a feeling the game is out to get me. There's a little bit of no fuel here. Oh yes there is. We are not... Oh, we're kind of neutral temperature back here. Alright. Oh, there is coal back here. Was that here a second ago? Or did that just pop in when I looked away? I'm going to have to check the video on that. Right. Because it's still crappy out there, we're actually going to sleep for an hour. And hope it gets better. That sounds not too bad. Doesn't look like it's sunny, so no chance of a... It's 2 degrees in here. Is there any chance of a... There's potentially a mag lens fire. Now, will this one let me light it with a mag lens? I doubt it will. But if I do it here, will it? It will. So here is where we shall light it. Probably don't really need to be as stingy with the matches as we are.
Come on, little fire.
But if it's a sunny day,
That didn't work.
you should give it a crack. Surely. With my 2 sticks.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Sure, both pieces of cedar can go on that. We will... Sure, cook a reishi. Let's make a new cup of coffee. Drop that one. Yeah, drop a couple more. How are we off for weight? Under 25 kilos. This is grand. I already checked that, didn't I? So. I'm going to cook another coffee. Drop the first one. That reishi is cold. Right. Right. So we're going to drink this coffee. Sound like it got really windy out there again. Take some of our fuel back. I thought it was meant to get full random. But it seems to be not so much. This is probably going to blow our torch out. Three bars down in the wind, 1 bar out. We ran over about 1 million sticks already, but I didn't see any. How are we off? For tinder, none. So there's wolves just there. We're out of tinder. So he is going where I want to go. Maybe not so much. Yes, he's turning around in circles. Leading towards where I want to be going. I'm not going to open this. Not sure why you would. So I'm going to creep up from behind it a little bit more. And hope not to get surprised by a wolf. I'm going to take one of these that's hot. Just to try and counteract the cold. There he is, down there. I dare say he'd see us from this distance. I find changes in elevation tend to disrupt their line of sight sometimes, like as in like they can see you better when either they're on an elevation or you are. Right, now we'll go. Sounds actually quite pleasant. Put that away now. So this tends to be my favourite way to come up here. Tends to be okay as long as you make either of these two, I think. Although I might have mucked it up already. Oh, why am I stuck on? There's a bit of a... Yeah, you'd think you'd come through this bit no matter what. I'm hearing multiple wolves. One day they will probably patch this. What are we doing? -10. are you? Don't normally grab this one. And we're not going to grab that one today either. Oh. One piece of tinder. If we get it, we do it. If we don't, we move on. I hear the bear.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, we might not
Come
cook it here. I just want to have the fire long enough to grab the meat, and then we'll maybe scarper up to the next bit and into a cave. You're only half a kilo anyway. Oh look, it is warm. The fire is already going. The fuel is already on. Alright. Currently the game is being kind. There's the bear. Down there. Might as well cook something else. Let's cook a tea. We'll use that as our warming as well. Drink you. Take you. And off we go. So we have so much coffee, we should actually be able to summit reasonably quickly. I wonder how many people summit on this challenge. Sort of a waste of time. So yeah, once again, apologies for my muck up in the recording of the previous episode. You probably didn't really miss anything really interesting anyway. It was just getting to the Mountaineers hut and up into the cave. But it is always good to have the complete continuity. Especially on a tough challenge. Okay, so What's going to be more valuable? Some of our dodgy torches or the lantern fuel? We have... Oh, we've got a... Oh, we don't have any more fuel. We have more of it down in the Mountaineer's hut. So coal will be our friend again. We'll choose this direction today. Right. No mag. Is that the one who? Is he the one who has the mag lens sometimes, or is that the other cave? Might be the other cave. And so it should be up here and then like a little duck through. There we go, there it is. First few times I went through here, that was so hard for me to find. Wandering around in here, just going, sir, I've been here before, not finding the little way out. Now, is that still... That's gone cold. Oh, that one's hot though. Just about. Might just drink that now anyway. See, how does that fully... Yeah, it gets us full back to warming up. That's great. Did it actually grab it? It did. Alright. Sounds windy. Let's see what we're dealing with. -8 in the wind shade. I'll leave those reishi. -23. Yowza. Yeah, -6 in here. Nothing there. I need to make some tinder. Kinda knew this was coming. couple more. Sort of want to grab that deer.
Come on, little fire.
Mountain is sounding very avalanchy.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Piece of cedar. Now, what do you get the temperature to? Not particularly warm. Piece of cedar. You can have a friend. I'll make another tea. And we'll make actually an extra coffee because we're going to use one. Now, can we get this without taking a beating? Should be okay for 10 minutes. Just get a little snack. Just a snack. And cooking 3. There we go. Half litre on there. So what is... Let's have a look at what cooking 3 gives us. Cooking 3 gives 15% calories from any cooked food item. Cooking time reduced by 10%. Like that's pretty good. Especially on a mode where the calories are absolutely critical. So we just made an extra coffee. I thought, let's drop that. Drop that. Well. Stuff our gob with that. Pick that up. Tempted to just sleep for an hour. Except the game will probably throw a blizzard at us, so the weather is fine now. We will make hay while the sun shines, or whatever that saying is. Geez, a bear sounds close. Actually going to drink one more coffee before we climb this as well. Should have heaps of weight. Oh, not as much weight as I thought. We're full of coal and stuff. Right. We'll throw that one. Oh, you can't throw it when it's not lit. Okay. Almost back to full grip. There we go. Alrighty. Now, typically I'd go check out that cave first. And we might do, just in case we leave straight from the plane. I don't normally mountain goat down the front, but I probably will on a mode like this. I've not really... I'm not even sure I've done it before. Have I done? I might have done it once. So not 100% sure of the way. Not really something you want to be experimenting with on a mode like this, where it all ends up a bit pear-shaped quickly. It can be disastrous if it is.
This will come in handy.
Oh, actually, look, we will bring that gun book, and we will burn it.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Any coal back here? It's actually 0 degrees back here. Not a very warm cave at all. Alright, so minus 24 out here. Alright. Minus 5 in here. So there's our third emergency stim. It just made us heavy. Haven't used any stims yet, so still on around about that 75%. Might have lost a percent or two getting through the little cold waterfall at the Mystic River camping site, picnic park, whatever it's called.
Perfect.
Okay, so add the cedar, add a piece of coal. We'll hold on to those for the moment because I forgot we had them. Oh hey, there's an extra hacksaw up here. So, drop you. Drop you. Actually, let's inspect. 1.4 liters. I think we will cook another coffee. We will cook a few more of you. Alright, so
Perfect.
100% hacksaw. Okay, so we'll remember to take you with us, and we'll use our 79% one on all of this. Okay, how are we doing all our needs? Getting a little bit tired. 2 hours on that. Alright. So that one will be coffee and tea. This one will be the crackers. Maybe some other food. The marginal one is this one. Might be empty.
It'll be useful.
5 sodas? Banged up. New, banged up. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We will also cook up a... We'll cook up a new one. Because we don't want to really get food poisoning here for 10 hours. Let's take a torch to be warm while we do the other things. Oh, look at all the flares that are there. It's 8 of them there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Don't need the extra. Just checking for things.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Now, what are you? 24%. Now, I don't think we're taking any of the pelts because we're not going to make any of the stuff. I doubt we'll take the medicine, but we're going to open them all anyway.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, we will take those things. I'm not sure why we would really need some extra water, because we have a million sodas and they are heavy. So what are we at? 36 kilos. Alright, we got a lot, half a kilo of rose hips, wow. We've got a few kilos of torches. $11 kilos of fuel. So let's load up. So now we're quite underweight. Oh, nicely underweight, shall I say. I didn't do this one. This is the clothes one. So another ear wrap and some underpants would be lovely.
I think I can use this.
leaving all of those in there for the moment, and we'll check them against our stuff in a minute.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Okay. So let's have a look at this. At the moment, it's definitely going to be better on the inside. That would definitely be better. That would definitely be better.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So, might quickly chuck a repair into that, which is great. We won't need the water, but I always make water when there's nothing else to do, just in case you get stuck in here or anything.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So we will. It's going to be. Definitely will drop that. We will drop that. Right.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Now, pretty sure that this fire cannot be blown out. But I don't know that. Just pretty sure. No. I think some of those sport socks were a little bit better. Was it in there? No, they were not. Now, how are we off the cloth? Only 4. So we'll actually grab the socks for that. And I'll grab that too. But how long does that take? It takes 30 minutes and you get not much. 15 minutes and you get 1. Sorry, 10 minutes and you get 1. I might have been looking at the wrong one on the sport vest too. 20 minutes for 1. That's more like it. Four hours left on that. Seems so wasteful, but I'm getting a bit trashed. Well, no, you can't have 2 pieces of cloth. I'm not doing it. Right. So we're back at 37. fine. I'll carry one for an extra special emergency. Oh, we were going to burn you. Okay. So. Another piece there. So we're going to... I'm going to try and sleep for 4 hours. Like I said, I don't think this can blow out. I mean, that has never happened before to me. If we sleep for 4 hours... If we sleep for 4 hours and it did blow out and we got cold, we'd have some sort of chance of saving it. Whereas 8, not so much. Still going strong. Now. Hour and 30. How long was left on that fire? Where's it? That one's cold over here. I'm going to break that one down in case that's a windbreak. 2.5 hours. One hour. So I could just spend more coal on the fire, but there's all this free wood here. So yeah, we'll sleep for a sleep for another 3. Cool. Lost my mouse for a second. Alright. Just double check. So now it's beginning to look like morning. So it feels like 56 degrees. I have lost mouse control completely, hang on. Nope, it's back. That was a bit odd. Wouldn't like that to happen in a precarious moment. Guess the mouse decided to go to sleep somehow. So, I was trying to say it feels like 56 degrees and it's an 80 degree fire, so it would be minus 24 in here right now. We'll drink the last of that soda. We're hitting about on our end of our episode again, so I don't think we'll get out of here in this episode. What I'm going to do is sleep for 1 more hour. I'll call that the end of the episode and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure to have you here. See you in the next adventure. Alrighty, bye.